Rio reiterated that resolving the long-standing Naga political issue remains the government's top priority, with 8 resolutions passed in the Assembly for Naga integration. In order to promote education, entrepreneurship and skill development in the state, the Nagaland government has earmarked ₹10 crore under the Chief Minister Corpus Fund for the fiscal year 2024-25. Achumbemo Kikon, a member of the Nagaland Legislative Assembly, recently spoke about the implementation of the inner line permit in the state. Minister for Road and Bridge G. Kaito Aye mentioned that the contract has been allotted at a government-registered firm capable of executing works in terms of 100 crore as per the policies and guidelines of the department. In a special operation conducted on Wednesday, the Kalampur Traffic Police of Dalai District in Tripura took action against illegally parked vehicles and traffic violators in the Kalampur city. Hello viewers, this is Chanjan Kasar and you're watching Nltv English Primetime. Now let's look into the news in detail. The Nagaland Legislative Assembly unanimously adopted the motion of thanks on the Governor's address, with Chief Minister Nltv Rio expressing gratitude to all the members of the support. Rio reiterated that resolving the long-standing Naga political issue remains the government's top priority, with 8 resolutions passed in the Assembly for Naga integration. The Chief Minister highlighted the government's commitment to working with civil societies, tribal bodies and other stakeholders to achieve an early, inclusive and honorable solution. He also informed the interlocutor A.K. Mishra has been engaging with various organizations and individuals and that he will soon meet the Home Minister to push for a solution. Rio addressed various issues including challenges in school education, inaccurate census data and the need for a policy review and reinstructing of the teacher transfer. He also assured justice in the construction of the Trans-Nagaland Highway and agreed to base reservation of economic and educational status rather than tribe-wise. Additionally, Rio commended initiatives such as the mobile operation theatre and celebrated the achievements of Naga athletes including Hokato Hotozi Sema's bronze medal at the Paris Summer Paralympic. He announced plans to construct AstroTurf Stadium and explore opportunities in Nagaland's rich oil, gas and rare earth mineral sectors.
In the discussion on the motion of thanks to the Governor's address in this House, which was delivered on the 3rd March 2025. At the outset, I would like to thank all the honorable members who have participated in the discussion. Though Achumbemo spoke the last, since he has spoken the political issues, Naga political issues, I will start with that. Well, and many other members who had also touched on the Naga political issue, which is number 1 top priority agenda of the government. He had bring out the issue of integration of Naga contiguous area and also Nagas as per 16-point agreement kept in the External Affairs Ministry. I appreciate his concern, but at length this need to be deliberated in the parliamentary committees or even inside the House or at the committees which can be set up to discuss on Naga Political Affairs Committee. We have not been very clear how many times we had adopted the integration in support of integration. I believe we had passed integration of Naga inhabited areas for integration. 8 resolutions were passed, adopted in this Nagaland Legislative Assembly. First was on 12 December 1962. Second was 28 August 1970. The third was 16 September 1994. And fourth was 8 December 2003. That is during my tenure. And 5th July 2015. 6th 20th September 2018. 7th 18th Feb 2021 and 3rd August 2021. So there is a keen interest of the integration of Naga contiguous area and pending Naga political issue not been resolved. It is a serious concern for the Naga people who are living in the state of Nagaland. And therefore, appreciate all people who have passed so many resolutions in consultation with the civil societies and tribal hosts and prominent leaders, including our ex-parliamentarians. This will continue in the discussion on the motion of thanks to the Governor's address in this House, which was delivered on the 3rd March.
In order to promote education, entrepreneurship and skill development in the state, the Nagaland government has earmarked Rs 10 crore under the Chief Minister's Corpus Fund for the fiscal year of 2024-25. Official sources said that 29 projects are in progress under the Nagaland Entrepreneurship and Investment Scheme, with a total estimated cost of over Rs 526 crore. Additionally, 4 ongoing projects under the Prime Minister Development Initiative for Northeast have been sanctioned at a cost exceeding Rs 376 crore. The Northeastern Council is implementing 74 projects across various sectors in different districts of Nagaland, and the latest fund allocation is expected to further accelerate developmental activities in the region. As the 6th session of the 14th Nagaland Legislative Assembly commenced yesterday with an address by Governor L.A. Ganesha, Chief Minister Nefirio paid tribute to former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh. While speaking, Charingin Longkumar honored 5 former members, and advisor Imkong Lichin moved a motion of thanks on the Governor's address. During the 6th session of the 14th Nagaland Legislative Assembly held at the NLA Hall, Kohima on 4th March 2025, Minister for Road and Bridges G. Kaitoye, replying to the question raised by MLAs Niani Konyak and Nuklu Toshi, saying that the contract has been allotted to a government-registered firm capable of executing works in terms of 100 crore as per the policies and guidelines of the department. While on realignment of Foothill Road at Wokha district, he said it was diverted due to poor terrain and urged the members and the public to have cooperation and understanding, and also give space to the department to come to an amicable solutions over their minor differences. MLA Nuklu Toshi cautioned the government in formation of different committees on every project that the state has undertaken. If not, neither the government nor the public will not be able to deal with all such committees in future. He also mentioned the allocation of rupees 148.50 crore on which the work orders have been issued for 17 works in December 2024. We'll be right back after a short break. Welcome back. Let's get back with the news. Achumbemo Kikon, a member of the Nagaland Legislative Assembly, recently spoke about the implementation of the inner line permit in the state. He discussed the revenue expected from the ILP in the financial year 2024-25 and emphasized the importance of implementing the ILP in the district of Dimapur, Chumukirima and Newland. He stressed that the ILP will provide safeguard for permanent settlers and help control illegal immigration. Kikon also mentioned the need to be smart and careful in protecting the people and land of Nagaland. Regarding the Hornbill Festival 2024, he raised concern about the revenue generated from the event.
Let me come back to para 40. I'm a little upset, Honorable Deputy Speaker, sir. My question got lapsed. The question was the number 3 in the first hour because of the time duration. It could not reach. I've raised a question on the ILP. On the 25th edition of the Hornbill Festival, attracted 205,968 attendees, including 2,527 international tourists and 56,217 domestic tourists. I guess what the government meant by domestic tourists means citizens coming from all over India. Maybe this is minus Naga domestic Naga people. So the revenue which was shown to me, I was asking the revenue of the ILB during the closing financial year, the fiscal year 24-25. It was shown only 5,255. I'm very weak in mathematics, Honorable Deputy Speaker, sir. I know only how to count votes, so very difficult to calculate money. But even if you calculate this by 200 rupees, according to the government circulation, if a person is asking for ILB for 30 days, it is 200 rupees. Now, if this whole, I don't know what is the procedure, but if the domestic tourists are also if they are to be given ILB for the Hornbill Festival, we should be getting not less than 50 lakhs, even from this, during the Hornbill Festival time itself, Honorable Deputy Speaker said. So I don't know how comes it is only 36 lakhs the whole year collection. So anyway, since the question got lapsed, I was having a lot of supplementary questions, but unfortunately our Honorable Deputy CM in charge of Home was down with flu. He could not be also present. Otherwise, I have lots of supplementary questions. So I don't know how do we recollect this, and let me go a little bit on this, that the government notification on the ILP implementation in Jumukidima, Dimapur and Newland. I have a concern that we have a permanent settlers of Biharis, Marwaris, even Muslims for that matter. I think those days even one Muslim was elected as a member from Dimapur, from the general quota, like that. So we are not against any religion. We are talking about illegal immigrants. And therefore, while implementing that ILP in these 3 districts, especially Dimapur, Jammu-Kashmir, Newland, we should also give due safeguard to the original settlers of this area from long before and identify those people who have recently migrated to these plain areas. If you see the record, in 1997, when Indrajit Gupta was the Union Home Minister, he has stated in the Parliament, Honorable Deputy Speaker, sir, you are aware that in India there are about 10 million illegal immigrants, and out of which you will be surprised to know, Honorable Deputy Speaker, sir, 4 million are in Assam. Now, where these people are, where will they go? The immediate threat is Assam. But anyway, since that is not a part of the, my question got lapsed, I don't want to go into detail, but these are the concerns that I have. And therefore, we have to be smart, careful in protecting our land as well as our people. Let me come back to Para 40. I'm little upset, Honorable Deputy Speaker, sir. My question.
In a special operation conducted on Wednesday, the Kamalpur Police, Traffic Police of Dali district in Tripura took action against illegally parked vehicles and traffic violators in Kamalpur city. Despite prior warning, drivers continued to park large goods-laden vehicles in front of shops during peak hours, causing congestions and difficulties for commuters. Led by Sub-Inspector Paritosh Deb, the traffic police installed jammers on illegally parked vehicles, including those belonging to BSF Jawans, and took action against speeding bike and scooty driver without helmets. The campaign aims to keep Kamalpur city free from traffic congestions and will continue in areas such as Manik Bandras, Halhari and major markets.
কিছু একাংশ যানবাহনের অবৈধ পার্কিং এই কিছু অড আওয়ারে অফিস আওয়ারে আপনার এই মালপত্র লোডিং আনলোডিং এই সমস্ত কারণে এখানে একটা অবাঞ্ছিত যানজটের সৃষ্টি হচ্ছে, যে বিষয়টা আমরা কিছুদিন পূর্বে মাইকিং করেছিলাম, ট্রাফিক সংক্রান্ত সতর্কীকরণ আমরা যে দিয়েছি আগেই। তো এটাকে নিয়ে আজকে আমরা একটা স্পেশাল অভিযানে বেরিয়েছি এগুলোর বিরুদ্ধে। অবৈধ পার্কিং, একটা অফিস আওয়ারে রাস্তার উপর পার্কিংটা আমরা কমলপুর শহরের যে রাস্তার দুপাশে সাদা দাগ রয়েছে, এই সাদা দাগের বাইরের দিকে গাড়ি পার্কিং করবেন, এর ভিতরে কোনো গাড়ি পার্কিং করা সম্পূর্ণরূপে নিষিদ্ধ। কিন্তু দেখা যাচ্ছে এইভাবে পার্ক করে ওরা চলে যাচ্ছে কোনো কাজে, নিজেদের কাজে। এটার জন্য আমরা আজকে অভিযানে বেরিয়েছি এবং এগুলি দেখছি। কিছু একাংশ যানবাহনের অবৈধ পার্কিং, এই কিছু অড আওয়ারে অফিস আওয়ারে আপনার এই মালপত্র লোডিং আনলোডিং এই সমস্ত কারণে এখানে একটা অবাঞ্ছিত যানজটের সৃষ্টি হচ্ছে, যে বিষয়টা আমরা কিছুদিন পূর্বে মাইকিং করেছিলাম, ট্রাফিক সংক্রান্ত সতর্কীকরণ আমরা যে দিয়েছি আগেই। তো এটাকে নিয়ে আজকে আমরা একটা স্পেশাল অভিযানে বেরিয়েছি এগুলোর বিরুদ্ধে। অবৈধ পার্কিং, একটা অফিস আওয়ারে রাস্তার উপর পার্কিংটা আমরা
During the 6th session of the 14th Assembly at the NLA Hall in Kohima, CM Nltv presented the annual administrative report for 2024-2025 of various departments including Chief Electoral Officer, Technical Education, Water Resources, Finance, Employment and Skill Development, Labor, Legal, Meteorology, New and Renewable Energy, Industries and Commerce, Youth Resources and Sport, Science and Technology, Fisheries and Aquatic Resources and Nagaland State Mineral Development Corporation. Minister Salhotuno Krusi presented the report for Women Resources Development and Horticulture. Minister Temjen Imnalong presented the report for Tourism and Higher Education, while Minister Metsubo Jamir presented reports for Rural Development and the State Institute for Rural Development. The session also introduced 2 government bills, the Nagaland Town and Country Planning 4th Amendment Bill 2025 and the Investment and Development Authority of Nagaland Bill 2025. The inaugural session of the 7-day workshop on advances in research and methodology was organized by Department of Zoology, Nagaland University, Lumami, got underway on March 4. The session was chaired by Assistant Professor Dr. Ramita Sokrapamp. In his welcome address, Professor Bendang Au, head Department of Zoology, expressed gratitude of the attendees and emphasized the importance of such workshops in fostering academic growth and research excellence. Meanwhile, Professor Ranjit Kumar, the convener, provided an overview of the workshop, highlighting the key objectives, which include familiarizing participating with advanced research tools, software for data analysis, and techniques for operating scientific diagrams. Professor Kumar also stressed the importance of integrating modern methodologies into research practices to enhance accuracy and efficiency. The Thadao Community International has expressed its support for the Government of India's recent initiative aimed at restoring peace and stability in Manipur. The organization welcomed the decision taken during the high-level security review meetings chaired by Union Home Minister Amit Shah on March 1, which include ensuring free movement on all roads from March 8 and strengthening border security. TCI emphasized the need for inclusive and transparent implementations of these measures, stressing that sustainable peace can only be achieved through dialogue, trust building, and fair representations of all communities. The 38th IGNOU convocation was held on March 5 at the Capital Convention Hall in Kohima with Temjen Imnalong, Minister of Tourism and Higher Education, as the special guest. Along encouraged the graduating students to continue learning and participating with hard work and dedication. Regional Director Dr. Premila Swami announced that 3,13,770 degrees, diploma and certificates will be conferred upon successful students across the country and abroad. At the Kohima Regional Center, 910 eligible students, including 708 master's degree, 154 bachelor's degree, 31 diplomas and 17 certificates programmed were eligible to receive these convocation certificates, with around 220 UG and PG candidates receiving theirs.
Congratulations to all of you for being able to come to a point where this convocation is being held for you, for all of you who have achieved your merit by being postgraduates, graduates, degree holders, diploma degrees from such a renowned university. Today, for the first time, I heard the word learners from Madam Dr. Premilaji. Usually, when we go to many institutions for on their graduation or on the universities for their convocation, we always hear the word students. Today, the new word, it's not a new word, but a new word that is being used in a convocation, for me, which I heard, is learners. And I believe that all of you, 914 of you, who are passing out from this Kohima Regional Center, Kohima Center, is going to be not only learners to achieve this certificate, but will continue to learn and practice and work till the day we come to nothing. 1985, 38 years is a long year. We thank the government of India for coming up, for conjuring up with such a university as IGNOU. And we also thank the government of India for bringing it to Nagaland in the year 2000. The world's largest university. I want to tell our Naga people, all of you, we think that by having a certificate, it has ended all learning. Do we think that by graduating and post-graduating and having your diplomas, do you cease to exist? Or do we cease to exist to learn? Nagaland being one of the most literate state as per statistics ratio of population. We come in number 2, 3 all the time, or even sometimes number 1 maybe. Kerala, Mizoram, Nagaland. We lead at the forefront in literacy. But the word learning, I think we Nagas, the literate people, are the most unlearning people in the whole nation. We must be coming at the last ratio in the 30 states of this nation, among the least who wants to continue to learn. We think that being part of Educated Unemployed Union is a great achievement. We think that by opening a lot of other unions and being part of all kinds of civil societies and giving ultimatum and agitation are great achievements. You have not learned yourself into it. We have to learn to work hard. We fail. I too fail in a number of my commitments. Commitment to self, commitment to my people. When we work hard, when we try to work in 10, if you try, you'll get through in 1 or 2. You strive for your state as a lawmaker. You strive for the citizens of the state, for the community, and a number of times you fail. Yet we don't give up. Yet we don't put blame on others for our failures. We learn to accept our personality and weakness as a strength for us to continue molding ourselves by God's wisdom and by what you have learned today at IGNOU. You take that as the trajectory, the platform for you to continue learning in the different facets of your life. We as a people of the nation called Bharat, India, we as citizens and the inhabitants of Nagaland, it is not only, I always say, it is not only by the roads, the building, or the car we drive in that we become progressive. It is part and parcel.
A 5.6 magnitude earthquake struck near Yaripok in Manipur on Wednesday, March 5 at approximately 11:06 am local time. The epicenter was located 44 kilometers east of Yaripok in the northeastern region of India. The tremors were felt across several areas in Manipur and neighboring region, including Myanmar, leading to temporary panic among residents. Fortunately, no injuries or damage have been reported. Earlier, another earthquake of magnitude 5.6 with its epicenter 58 kilometers southeast of Champhai district in Mizoram hit the Myanmar-Indian border region. The quake occurred on January 21, 2022 at 3:42 p.m. at a depth of 60 kilometers. The tremor from this earthquake were also felt in Guwahati, Assam. Lakshman Chetri from Udalguri, Assam has left it to the top 15 of Nepal's popular singing reality show, Singing Star Nepal, bringing pride to Assam and Bodoland. Chetri, also hails from the Bodoland territorial region, was selected from over 6,000 contestants and has impressed audiences and judges with his remarkable singing skill. With the grand final set to take place in a month, voting has begun to decide the winner, and supporters can cast their vote through official voting portal at link available. Chetri's achievement is being linked to that of Binti Chetri, who gained recognition in British Got Talent, and with public support, he can bring home the trophy and make the nation proud. Union Minister Subhananda Sonowal laid a foundation stone for the 37th bed patient care cabin facility at the Assam Medical College and Hospital in Dibrugarh on March 4. The facility to be developed at an investment of Rs 8.89 crores supported by Oil India Limited as part of its corporate social responsibility aims to provide advanced medical care to patients. Sonowal emphasized MCH significance as the backbone of healthcare in Assam, Arunachal Pradesh and beyond, and encourage students to become future caregivers who can heal and transform lives. Chachar police have arrested two smugglers from Barpeta district identified as Rakilbul Islam and Jahangir Alam with a significant amount of heroin at Silchar railway station. The duo was caught during a nighttime raid based on secret sources, revealing their plan to transport the heroin from Silchar to Barpeta by train. Police seized 35 grams of heroin valued at several lakhs of rupees hidden in 3 soap boxes. This arrest marked a continuation of the Chachar police crackdown on drugs in the region. A daring robbery took place at house number 28 in Borgao, where thieves broke into closet and made off with gold ornaments worth rupees 12,000 in cash, while the owner and her eldest daughter slept in adjacent room. The incident occurred in the Beltala area, sparking tensions among local residents.
ৰাতি 4:30 বজাত মই সাৰ পালো যেতিয়া গডৰেজটো খোলা দেখা পালো তেতিয়া উঠি যেতিয়া দেখা পালো যে আমাৰ গডৰেজ খোলা আছে তেতিয়া এটা বিকট চিঞৰ মাৰি দিলো যে ভয় খাই গলো মানে এনেকুৱা জীৱনত হোৱা নাই কাৰণে তো দেখা পালো যে একো বস্তু নাই লগালো মা মানে কি হল ক'লে তাৰপিছত মই উঠি মাও উঠি আহিলে কি হল মই ক'লো মা একো নাই মই কি একো নাই তাৰপিছত আৰু চালো যে গডৰেজত চব একো নাই সোণ গহনা গোটেইখিনি গ'ল বা মোৰ যিখিনি আছিলে আৰু ল্যাপটপটো নিছিলে ল্যাপটপটো বাৰু পেলাই থৈ গুচি গ'ল আৰু বাকি যি টকা পইচা আছিল ৰেগুলাৰ আছিল আৰু 10-12 হাজাৰ টকা মান আছিল সেইখিনি গুচি গ'ল দৰ্জা কিবা কেনেকৈ খুলিলে কিবা গম পাইছিল দৰ্জা লকে আছিলে দৰ্জাখন দাদা মানে ৰাতি আহিছিলে আহোতে যেতিয়া আহিলে তেতিয়া মানে দৰ্জা লকে কৰিছে মায়ে খুলিতে আকৌ সি লক কৰিছে লক কৰাৰ পিছত আকৌ তেতিয়াতো আৰু গম নাপাওঁ চাগে আমাক স্প্ৰেতে মাৰি দিলে কাৰণ গমেই নাপালোঁ আমি বা আৰু মা যোনটো কোঠালি আছে তাতে আছিলে সোণ গহনাখিনি তাতে তাৰ পৰা লৈ গ'ল আৰু মই আছিলোঁ বেলেগ কোঠালি এটাত সেইটোৰ পৰাও সোণ গহনা লৈ গৈছে গম নাপালোঁ আমি
কি কেনেকে কি গম
এতিয়া মানে গম পালোঁ মানে সৰু ছোৱালী চিঞৰি আহাতেই গম পালোঁ ময়ো অকস্মাত 3:30 শোৱাৰ পিছত টোপনি গম পোৱা নাই তাই চিঞৰিছোঁ ঐ এটা হৈছে কি হ'ল মই বোলে কিবা হ'ল নেকি তাৰপিছত নহয় চোৰ আমি সন্দেহ ভাবেই নে কি চোৰ তাৰপিছত চব দৰ্জা খোলা দৰ্জা খোলা চাওঁ যে গডেজটো খোলা সেইটো গডেজ খোলা সেইটো ৰুম এইটো গডেজ খোলা দয়াৰ কেইটা চালোঁ চাবি ক'ত পালা দয়াৰো খুলি থৈছি সৰু হেৰিকেইটা দয়া কৰি তাৰপৰা চাবি তালা চালা কৰি বস্তু চাব যিহেতু চব বস্তু চিটাইটো হৈ আছে আৰু
কি কেনেকুৱা কি
তাৰমানে সোণা আছিল সোণা চেন্দুৰিয়াল আছিল আৰু আংটি আছিল 6-7টামান আছিল টকা 10-12 হাজাৰ মান আছিল কিজানি আৰু কমো নদী এখন হাত খৰচ ৰাখি আছে মোৰ ভাড়া চাড়া অলপ পইচা আছিল বেয়াত হেৰিত সৰু বেগত ভৰাইছিলোঁ সেইবোৰ থোৱা মাখা বটল মাখা হেৰি বেগ মাখা গোটাই নি বাহিৰত চব উলিয়াইছি লেপটপটো নিছি কিন্তু লেপটপটো নিয়া নাই বাহিৰত ফেল হৈ গৈছে আমি শুই আছোঁ মইতো শুই একদম মানে এনেতো মই উঠি থাকোঁ কিন্তু সি কালি মই 3:30 উঠাৰ পিছত মই গম পোৱা নাই আৰু আমি দুটাতে শুইছিলোঁ এটাতে এই সৰুটো ছোৱালী
Sikkim Chief Minister Prem Singh Tamang flagged off Shanti Ram Nepal, a resident of Samdong, as he embarked on an ambitious marathon covering 29 states across India. The marathon aims to celebrate 50 years of Sikkim statehood and promote the vision of a Sunaulo, Sarmida and Samarthai Sikkim. CM Tamang praised Nepal's initiative, saying it symbolizes Sikkim's achievement over the past 5 decades and reflects the resilience and strength of its people. The state government extended its best wishes to the athlete, acknowledging his role in spreading awareness about Sikkim's Himalayan heritage and commitment to a green and clean environment. We'll be right back after a short break. Welcome back. Let's get back with the news. The Manipur government is considering re-examination for class 10 and 12 subject after question papers were leaked on social media, compromising the integrity of ongoing board examination. Secretary of Education and Province stated that the examination committees will soon decide the re-examination for the affected subject. The leaks occurred on February 25 and March 3 with the social science question paper for the high school leaving certificate examination and the physics question paper for class 12 being shared on WhatsApp just 30 minutes before the exam. The individuals have been arrested in connection with the class 12 physics question paper leak, and a case have been registered at the Cyber Crime Police Station, Manipur, with a thorough investigations underway. The Indian Army's Tamulpur Brigade has successfully restored the overdue family pension of Veer Mata Smith Biwari Boro, mother of late Guardsman Barun Chandra Boro of 7th Guard Regiment. Biwari Boro had been without her pension for 3 years due to procedural issues after her husband's death, despite her son's sacrifice in service. Thanks to the Tamulpur Brigade's Veterans Outreach Program, her situation was brought to light and the necessary documentations was corrected, leading to the resumption of her pension and the deposit of rupees 7 lakhs in her account.
जबलपुर के इंडियन आर्मी यूनिट ने मेरे माताजी के पेपर्स बनवाए और पेंशन को उनके अकाउंट में ट्रांसफ़र करने में मदद की। और समय समय पर हमसे मिलते रहे और अपडेट देते रहे, जिनके वजह से अभी पेंशन के साथ एरियर्स और पेंशन अभी आने लगे हैं और टोटल 17 लाख आ गए हैं। तो उसके वजह से मैं मेरे पूरे परिवार के तरफ से और माता जी की तरफ से फिर से इंडियन आर्मी को धन्यवाद बोलना चाहता हूँ। टाउनपुर के इंडियन आर्मी
The Sikkim government's decision to sell 60.2% of Sikkim Urja lead stake in the Testa 3 hydropower project of Greenco Energies has sparked controversy, with former Sikkim Democratic Front spokesperson M.K. Suba filing a public interest litigation challenging the move. Suba argues that the profitable state-owned asset was handed over to a private company without exploring alternative financial solutions. Despite Sikkim Urja Limited recording a profit of Rs 1,270 crore in 2022 and 23, the public interest litigation also criticized the lack of an open bidding progress which could have secured a better deal for the state. The decision has been opposed by opposition parties including the SDF and Congress, while the Bharatiya Janata Party has urged Prime Minister Narendra Modi to review the sale.
Now, I have admitted a PIL in the Honorable High Court of Sikkim. The main content of the PIL is we have challenged the cabinet decision of Government of Sikkim that was taken on 3rd of February 2024 near the commencement of the elections, which disinvested 60.08% of Sikkim government share in Sikkim Urja Limited. Why I challenge that decision is because prior to that, Sikkim government had a meeting with Government of India in Delhi on 6th of December 2023. That time the decision was not to disinvest. The Government of India recommended for claiming the insurance of that damage, of insurance claim, number one. Number two, it said whatever the damages, you please put it up, the extent of damage, the cost of damage. And number three is most important. The Government of Sikkim had to reclaim its pending liabilities with Punjab and Haryana discoms, and it had to reconstitute the governing board of governance with expert and professional people. But unfortunately, Government of Sikkim, on the contrary, went just opposite. It disinvested the share of the government in Tista Urja Limited. So, on the ground that it has to pay around 4,000 crore overhead liabilities to the finance companies and all that has been bought by Government of Sikkim for commissioning the project. So this was done all in a very doubtful manner on the verge of election without any disinvestment policy. The government did not quote any disinvestment policy. It just said that we had a 4,000 crore liabilities, so we have to pay that, and we are selling this share of the government. So that was the challenge I did in the High Court.
So one of your points stressed that there are before the cabinet has approved this.
Assam Rifle organized an awareness and interaction program for widows, senior citizens and destitute women in Mahenamasti village, Parent district, Nagaland on March 4, 2025. The initiative, conducted in observance of International Women's Day week, aimed to empower women by educating them about various government welfare schemes, including the Indira Gandhi National Widow Pension Scheme, National Social Assistance Program and Mission Shakti. Assam Rifle marked World Wildlife Day by organizing a 2-day workshop on educational visit for students at Assam Rifle Public School, Medzifema, at the National Research Center on Mithun and endangered species native to Northeast India. The event, held on March 3-4, aimed to raise awareness about Mithun conservation and its ecosystem. Additionally, Assam Rifle conducted educational lectures in Pokhipur, Kifri District and Bishop High School, Pak District, Nagaland, to educate villagers and students about the significance of wildlife conservation and biodiversity's role in sustainable ecological balance. Aizawl, the capital of Mizoram, is said to become the 4th northeastern capital to be connected to India's railway network within the next 5 months. The Bairabi-Sairang Board-Cot railway line, spanning 51.38 km, is nearing completion under the Northeast Frontier Railway at a cost of over Rs 8,210 crore. Once completed, Aizawl will join Guwahati, Agartala and Naharlagun as northeastern capital with railway connectivity. NFR officials, including General Manager Arun Kumar Chaudhary, have inspected the ongoing works, which include the construction of stations, bridges and tunnels along the road. In a successful anti-narcotic operation, the Amguri police apprehended a smuggler in Patalmori under Amguri police station in Bijni Charang on Tuesday night, seized 3 kg 100 grams of ganja. The arrested individual, identified as Sattar Ali, was reportedly en route at Patalmori to sell the contraband. The police had prior information about the smuggling activities and strategically planned the arrest, catching Sattar Ali red-handed. The accused and seized ganja were taken to Amguri police station for further investigation and legal proceedings as part of the Charang District Police ongoing effort to curb illegal drug trafficking in the region. Residents of Chailengta Market in Langta-Rai Valley subdivision of Dalai District Tripura are facing immense hardship due to massive garbage pile that has accumulated over the past 2 years. The putrid smell is spreading to nearby homes, and locals claim that despite informing the market committee and sanitation workers, no action has been taken to remove the waste. Villagers are urging authorities to relocate the garbage to empty spaces within the market, elevating the foul odor and facilitating safe passage for locals, including children who attend school nearby. Indian fans erupted in joy as the national team secured thrilling 4-wicket victory over Australia in the Champions Trophy semi-finals on Tuesday. Virat Kohli top scored with 84, guiding India to a successful chase of Australia's 264 runs with 11 balls to spare. Fans praised the team's collective efforts, noting that every player, including Jadeja and Varun, contributed to the win despite some going wicketless, keeping the pressure on Australia throughout the match.
Virat did whatever he does best. There was never any doubt. India all the way. Final next.
So Virat could not score a century, all right, but then the way he showed again that big match player, big match temperament, again, it was tricky. 265 run chase, not a big one, but then on this wicket it could have been difficult as well.
Tricky for all, not for Virat.
All right.
That's what he does. He always steps up on the big stage.
And also Mohammad Shami, he also bowled well, got the early wickets, and he showed that he has.
I think as a bowling unit we contributed, and Mike, with Mohammad Shami, with Jadeja, with Varun, everybody contributed. So even though some of these guys went wicketless, but they kept the pressure up. So I think it was overall performance.
What about India's performance?
Yeah. India's performance, I would say, is a brilliant performance. Virat plays his innings. I think overall it's an amazing performance, but I thought, they could have finished it much faster rather than taking it to such, tight match. But anyways, amazing.
Finals, right?
100% we are in finals.
All right. You watched the match, you enjoyed the match?
Yeah, very good.
So whom did you support?
India.
India. And you're happy with India's performance? And yeah? A word about India's performance. How happy are you that India clinically finished the match?
Extremely happy. It was through and through a clean game. At no point it felt like India was on the back foot. Amazingly well-built innings from Virat Kohli, and then amazing.
Yeah.
Our voices are gone cheering.
बताइए मैच कैसा लगा?
मैच बहुत अच्छा था and Virat Kohli is back now. Virat Kohli इतना back हुआ. We are very happy. According to the pitch, Dubai is another home country for India. Definitely we will play more matches in Dubai.
A word about India's victory.
Team India will win the cup as well.
not as well favorite for the finals, right?
Yes, we are there, very much.
All right. Virat Kohli again proved how a big match player he is.
Yes, big match, big players only play. Unfortunately, he missed out on the 100. But amazing batting.
But he's saving the 100 for finals.
He's saving the 100 for the finals again.
Yes, that's the headline.
That's the headline.
That's the headline.
That is all for the Nltv English Prime Time. For more news and update, keep watching Nagaland TV.